What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jess Blaze. I'm here. Today's a beautiful day. It's about 4 days till my birthday. 4, 5 days, something like that. My birthday's next week. So I'm feeling kind of good. The weather's finally, Mother Nature finally took her chill pills and she's giving us some good weather. Although we still got some bullshit ass rain, I'm still not going to complain. So today I want to talk about depression. I talk about this a lot on my other social medias. But depression is really real, y'all. Like really real. I just saw an article about a YouTuber named Ithaca, I believe, if I'm saying the name correctly. Apparently he was a big YouTuber. He was like one of these guys that would do the reactions for video games and whatnot. And he had a really large following. He had like almost 800,000 followers. He was doing really well. And I guess he uploaded something that caused him to get banned from YouTube, and from then on, shit just started going left for him. And apparently he was going through some things and he was seeking, he was asking people for help. He was reaching out, but I guess, when you're in the limelight and people expect you to be a certain way, they overlook checking up on you or making sure that you're just actually, in a good space. And apparently this guy was dealing with shit. And what people don't realize is that social media consumes people. And if you allow social media to consume you, it will break you down. Especially if you don't have a strong mind. Likes get the best of people, comments get the best of people. That's why they're trying to eliminate the likes on Instagram. Because believe it or not, people are killing themselves for the lack of likes. And it sucks how much people get so in tune with social media. And social media is good and whatnot, but the way it consumes people is just, it's crazy. And I read this article today which had me read up on this guy because I had no clue who this man was. So I saw the article, and it turns out that he's missing, and he's been missing for over 72 hours. And apparently they found a body floating in the water by the Brooklyn Bridge. A man. And they happen to find his belongings near there, where it contained his laptop, his phone, his Nintendo Switch, like basically his personal belongings, and they don't know where he's at. So upon looking on YouTube, I see that, I guess this guy was really, a lot of people care about him. A lot of fans care about him because there's like a shitload of videos right now speaking on his, the fact that he's missing and whatnot. So my point is that, and I mention this a lot of times, people who go through depression normally have the biggest smiles. They're always cracking jokes. They're always looking to make other people happy. Look at Robin Williams, comedian, funny as hell, coolest, dopest dude. I loved him as an actor, and he killed himself. And he's a comedian. So you never know what someone's going through. Don't be so judgmental. Don't be so, don't be so quick to critique someone or try to get at someone, because you never know what someone's fighting. You don't know someone's battle. And no matter how much they try to put a blanket over what they're going through, still be a kind person, because there's a lot of fucked up individuals out here in this world, and a lot of people that are literally crying for help, and they don't know how to. Some of them don't know how to ask for help. Some of them are too afraid to accept the help. Some are too prideful, and some just, they don't know how to be vocal enough to say, hey, look, there's something wrong with me, because society is based on criticizing people. So a lot of people who suffer from depression, they don't even want to talk about it because they feel like they're going to be criticized about the way they're feeling or how they act or how they're antisocial, or they don't want to be around here, or they don't want to go out, and they don't want to party, or they don't want to be around people and good vibes. So if you know anybody, or if you suspect anyone that's dealing with something, or they kind of off, or they acting funny, reach out to them. Yo, you alright? You good? Everything all right? Especially if you know them and you know that there's something off. Like, don't, key thing, don't place blame. Don't say what's wrong with you because there's nothing wrong with them. That's the problem that people have with people who deal with depression. And that's why they become so like boxed in. They don't want to associate with anybody because the first thing that people say is, "Oh, what's wrong with you? What's your problem?" And they don't have a problem. They really don't have a problem. They're just dealing with something that just surpasses their control, their mental control. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be patient and compassionate and just know that life isn't easy. And a lot of people ain't built that strong to deal with certain situations in their life. So be a good person. Check up on somebody because you just never know who might need it. And, I always tell people my inbox, my phone, I'm very accessible. So I've had many people, thankfully, come to me who were like on the brink of killing themselves, like very suicidal. And, again, I lend my ears and my time. And they reach out to me and they talk to me. And I guess after having a conversation with me, they feel a little bit more at peace. Not saying that they're like done with having the whole suicidal thought out of their mind, but at least them speaking to me brings them a sense of, like I said, peace for the moment. You know what I'm saying? So if you could be someone's peace, do that. If you can, brighten someone's day, do that. If you can shoot somebody with some encouraging words, do that. Because again, you don't know what someone else is fucking dealing with. So on that note, like I always say, people, pay it forward, be a good person, and trust karma will pay you back. If you're a believer in karma, trust that karma will come and pay you back 10 times fold just for being a good person. I'm out of here, y'all. That's all I had to talk about. But just know, depression is real. Peace, y'all.